y'all, are you ready for reading? Let's get into it. So one of my favorite combinations is tarot and oracle cards, and that's what I went with today. And oh man, if this reading is for you, I'm really excited about things really starting to open up for you, is what I'm hearing right now. It's like things are really starting to open up for you. So you've got Owl Spirit as well as Knight of Wands. It's almost like you couldn't see where you were going. You couldn't see what was kind of like the roadblocks in front of you, is what I'm hearing. Like you couldn't see why the energy wasn't flowing so much. But you're entering into this period where you're really starting to become aware, being more aware, being more discerning is what I want to say here. And you're really starting to kind of see how everything fits together, right? You're really starting to see those things that were blocking your energy, and Spirit is really excited about it. It's almost like they've been trying to show you. They've been trying to show you. And the universe always sends these things to us, right? Like the entire universe and the relationships that we find ourselves in are always mirrors for us, right? So if you're having a point of, this isn't going right, this isn't going smoothly, there's always something that's being shown to you, and Spirit really wants you to kind of really tap into that. So what is this showing me? Okay, because that is going to be how you find the path forward, how you flow through this again. So just remember that even though sometimes there are testing situations, testing relationships, maybe I want to say for some of you, they are a mirror for you. Okay, so if you're not bringing in the money that you want to bring in, if you're not meeting the person that you want to meet, what is that mirror showing you in that moment? And it takes a lot of bravery to kind of do this work, right? It's like radical not only self-acceptance, but radical accountability. Okay, so like Spirit is inviting you to look into the mirror at this moment, because it's all there, right? That's what I want to say. It's like, it's all there, baby, just for you to see. And oh my God. So my grandmother, who I was very, very close with, used to say something kind of harsh, but has ultimately proved to be like the most valuable advice I've ever received in my life. And that is simply to just open your eyes and shut your mouth. Okay. And that's harsh, but that is what is coming through right now. Open your eyes, hush the mouth. That's how I say it to my daughters, to make it a little softer. But really what you need to do is quit talking, quit thinking, and open your eyes and really see what is being presented to you, what is being shown to you at this time, right? Then you've got High Priestess and Fox Spirit, right? Really use this time to open your eyes and to kind of dig deep, right? So I love that it's got the intuition as well as the thinking mind. They really want you to have some kind of balance there, right? They want it to be balanced, where you're not all in your thinking mind, but you are using your intuition. It's like, what really comes through is what Richard Rudd speaks about in the Gene Keys about, really the mind is supposed to serve the intuition. It's supposed to serve the heart. So they want it to be a little bit more balanced. But things in your intuition is coming on stronger than ever, right? You are seeing things clearer, you're seeing more, you're feeling more, and that is for purpose. That is your guide, right? And Fox Spirit is here to say, think on your feet, baby. Okay? Think on your feet, feel on your feet, intuit on your feet, right? Because you're meant for quick action here, is what I want to say. Foxes are very quick, right? So you're meant to intuit something, to have some intuition, to have some guidance, to have some realization about what the world is mirroring to you right now, and use it to act quickly, okay? They're bringing through the mind again. Don't get bogged down in the mind, because that is going to take you completely away from where you want to be. Keep following that intuition. Use that mind in its proper place to act and think quickly, okay? So you get that intuitive piece, and then you act on it. Then you'll get another intuitive piece, and then you'll act on it. They're showing me a staircase right now. One step, and then another step, and then another step, and the step is always going to show up when you need it, okay? So they really want you to kind of relax around that a little bit. Take a breath, okay? It's going to be there when you need it, when you are ready to level up, is what I'm hearing right now. So you've got to act on these first things. You've got to see where those blockages are coming from, right? You have to be aware of it. And then the next piece is going to drop. So don't worry about 10 steps down the road. Don't worry about that shit. It hasn't even been formed yet. That part of the staircase hasn't been built yet. You're building it step by step, is what I'm hearing right now. And then, my dear, you got the Tower reversed as well as Dolphin Spirit. So things are going to be shifting. Things are going to be recalibrating. When I see a tower reversed, I always like to think of it as like a lesser tower, like a lesser painful tower is what I want to say. And you've got it paired with Dolphin Spirit, which is all about this and that are true, right? This and that are true. So there are some things that are going to be dropping, right? When you are seeing these things and acting upon that intuitive urge that's coming through, things are going to be shifting, things are going to be recalibrating. And it's okay. It's kind of like what they want to say is, or what I want to say here is that it's an answer to a prayer. Like you've been praying for things to change, for things to shift, for things to move forward. And Spirit is trying to give you breadcrumbs right now. Okay, that's what these are. They're breadcrumbs for you to follow. So when you follow these, things are going to actually shift, right? So this and that are true, right? This is true, the current reality that you're living in, and also it's true that things need to be mixed up. Okay, so don't be discouraged that you're not, again, 10 steps ahead. They're bringing that through again. They're really wanting you to sink in this moment and focus on the step that you're being asked to walk at this moment, and not worry about the next one, because there's a real sense of you trying to see where this might go or how this might turn out. And Spirit's like, maybe everything's crumbling. You can't see it because there's so much dust, like there's so much shit floating around in the air that you can't see the end game here. All you can see is that next step, okay? So just know that things are going to be shifting, things are going to be recalibrating. Again, anytime I get a reversed tower, I always think of it as like a less intense shift, right? So these might be micro shifts, or for some of you, there might be big shifts, right? It'll be different things for different people, but it is the prayer being answered that you have been praying for, okay? Again, they're bringing through that being stuck, that energy being stuck. And to get it unstuck, you've got to recalibrate. You've got to rebuild in some way. So don't be scared of things falling, okay? Because you'll find that things are going to fall where they're meant to fall, and you're going to be able to rebuild something that's more suitable for you, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. That was really beautiful. I love it. So encouraging. Yeah. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can check the link in my bio. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Be blessed.